All right, what's up, YouTube? Welcome to the Struggling Day Trader channel. My name is Hassan, and this channel is about my struggle to become a profitable day trader. Been day trading about 3 years now. Still a struggle, but it's a beautiful struggle. I feel like I'm on my way. If you'd like to join me on my journey, hit that like button and subscribe. But for right now, getting ready to go over my trades for the day. As you can see, it's a great day. It was a really good day. I can't move my streak up to one yet. Um, so basically, I took 6 trades today and was 3 for 6. 3 for 6. Um, let's see. So first trade was on the Qs, and that was a breakover VWAP. Um, yeah, that was a breakover VWAP, and then I added when we made a new high of day and started working my stop up, but I was being really cautious. I'm still going back and forth a lot between a 1 hour stop and using the 5 minute lows. It's like I want to stay in the trade as long as possible, but there's still the issue that anything can happen, you know? And I just don't want to, I hate missing out on earn the profits. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. I guess it's kind of I don't know, man. I kind of think this is just gonna have to be dynamic because you have to manage the trade based on the chart, like how it's moving. Some stocks are gonna be very easy to manage, right? They're gonna go 4 green bars up and 2 red bars back, 4 up, 2 back, like over and over again. And you just keep dragging your stop up, easy peasy lemon squeezy. And then some are just gonna be really choppy, and you're gonna have like little fake outs. Like I moved up to this low, but I mean maybe this wasn't significant enough, right? Because then it really made a 5 minute pullback, and that's where I could have moved my stop, right? But then where would I get stopped out at? You know, I don't know. You just kind of there's just always going to be a little bit of gut feeling factor at play. I feel like, I mean, you could just commit to one and just, be, I guess that's what you're supposed to do. Commit to one and just be good with whatever results come from it. But I very much feel like at heart, I'm an instinctual trader. Is that what it is? My guy Alex said a word. I don't think it was instinctual. I think it was, I don't know, but basically kind of like intuitive trader, I think was the word. Where I'm just kind of making decisions based on what I'm seeing and the feel I have from the market within the boundaries of my rules. That's kind of what I feel like I'm gonna end up being. Um, yeah. So, like here, I do wish I would have been more aggressive with the stop, just because I had a feeling this was the end of the move, right? And so I had a mind to move my stop underneath this 5 minute candle here, but I didn't and end up just stopping out right there, which was cool. That was a little more than an R that I got stopped on that one. So it should have been 2R for sure. Um, yeah, so I got stopped out on that, and then I got back in way up here, which uh trying to think, did I really have a solid trigger? Okay, I had this 15-minute pullback to this basically to the top of the 15-minute opening range. So I mean, it was okay. It was okay. It could have worked out pretty well, but it didn't. It stopped out. Basically lost what I made on this trade. So I was break even after this trade, and then now this one I am a little upset about because there was no real pattern, and I got in late. Like if I was trying to take the break over this narrow range pullback candle, maybe, but it's not a hammer candle. It's not really testing. Like for this, you really got to wait for it to come down to VWAP. That's just what you're supposed to do. And it ended up coming back down to VWAP after I did this, which is why I don't like buying extended from VWAP, especially on the way back down. On the way up, maybe, but on the way down, you really just can't. You need to let it go down to a stronger level of support. So this trade I'm not mad about. This trade was definitely a rule break. So we'll say this one was 1.5R. Second trade, this was a 15-minute higher high, higher low. Minus 1.5R. And then number 3 was rule break. Minus 1R. That's not even a pattern. It's just a rule break. I just bought it because it started moving up after it moved down. That ain't it. Then I ran over here to the Qs when it broke over VWAP. And I was like, hey, okay, I guess the whatever news came out wasn't good. And I mean, I'm looking at this level from this candle here, and it's all lined up at the same level. So I'm like, okay, that's a significant level to break. And it breaks, and it looks good for a very short moment. And then it breaks up here and gets slapped. And that was the end of that. So I raised my stop up pretty tight up under this candle, so it wasn't even a 1R loss. But in that case, I would rather wait for confirmation. But I'm thinking where I added, I probably would have got in anyway. So not a terrible play. Not a terrible play, but just wait for the confirmation, man. I would rather just wait for the confirmation. Yeah, just wait for the higher high, higher low, you know, see if it pulls back and holds. And if it does, great. And if it doesn't, then you saved yourself a bad trade. So this was 4 was on the SQs. That was a break over VWAP. Should have waited for retest before entry. Minus 5R. And then we got to the bag. Then we got to the bag. So big crash down. I was watching this as I was in the short, and I saw this big candle right here. I was like, yeah, I think you kind of got to take this kind of candle at support like that. You got to take that. So I entered and traded up, pulled back. I added, traded up, started raising my stop up, and I got up to I got my stock up to 6R. But I wanted to give it more room because I felt like it had this move coming. So I dropped it back down a little bit and ended up only taking 5R on this first move up, which is cool. So I got the 5R, then it sold off pretty hard and bought back up. And again, we have another really wide range. I mean, really powerful hammer candle right here at this support level. So I buy back in. And I actually bought back in over the 2-minute, which is, I mean, maybe a rule break. This is definitely some intuitive trading here. But, I mean, just look at it, though. It's like, bro, no brainer. So I bought in here, and then when it actually broke the hammer candle, I added and started chasing my stop up again and got another 3R out of this thing. Yeah. So made back my loss on the Qs, made back my loss on the SQs, and sitting at 5R on the day, which could have been like 7R. But hey, man, that's good. That's good trading. So this was a hammer VWAP slash support. QQQ, hammer VWAP support. And this was plus, what did I say, 5R. And then the sixth one was another hammer at support. And this one was 3R. Yeah, man. So I'm noticing like my focus state, and then when the FOMO starts kicking in and I start wanting to make decisions because I feel it. And it's like, it's almost like there's times when my feeling is good, but the technicals don't line up. And then there's time when the technicals look good, but I don't really feel great about it. And then there's times where both of them line up together. And that's kind of what was going on here. Like, you know, the daily, been watching this on the daily for a couple days, trading around these same levels. And then today, just the way it traded, and then finally breaking over this level and kind of holding. You know, we've seen this stuff before. I almost want to take another break right here over higher day again. It's looking pretty good on the hourly. 472.73. Man, that'd be a wide stop though. Nah, we good for the day though. I don't know, man. This felt really, I feel really in my zone. I really think the problem was just too many inputs, just too many stocks, too many signals, too many possible setups that might be setting up maybe. It was just too much for me, man. And I'm just too much of a gunslinger to not take the shot. You know, I can't handle having all those trading opportunities at the same time. I'm it feels wrong not to swing, you know? So, man, yeah, it's just the rules and composure. Um, I'm believing in my rules more and more for sure. And it's easier to not get in the trade and listen to my rules. It's getting easier. I still have my moments for sure, but it's getting easier. Um, this is pretty cake, man. I just gotta wait for confirmation. Just wait for confirmation. Just be patient. You see, you know what it can do. You know what you want it to do, and just wait and look for the confirmation. That's really it. And just stick to the rules. Stick to the rules. So we're still at day 0 on the rule break streak, but I think just the intentionality alone is really gonna pay off. Uh, Bruh, look at this. We got the 15 level. I don't know, man. I might have to take this joint over 70, over 80. Hmm. Probably would need to wait for that 15 to close though, which is only 4 minutes from now. What time is it? 2:11. Nah, I gotta get out of here, man. Yeah, let me chill out. Anyway, Um, it's going well, y'all. It's going well. I think this is my niche. This is my spot right here. Just looking at one thing, trading the heck out of it. Every time I'm coming to support, I'm attacking that bad boy. Straight like that. Um, yeah, I think there's a lot of room to evolve and take advantage of a lot of different moves. Uh, yeah. Man, I'm hype, y'all. I'm hype. But, still one step at a time. Still have a lot to prove to myself before we can like move on to the next level. If I can just get like a 1 day streak going of no breaking rules, that would be really awesome. Um, I don't know. I might need to set like a timer every 10 minutes to read my rules and remind myself why I don't want to break them. I don't know. It's so crazy trying to do the same thing every day and failing. It's wild. It's like I was thinking about this the other day. I don't know if I said this on stream, but if you start a business like a I don't know, mom and pop store or something like that, and you get your building, get your loan or whatever, and you got your startup capital, and you get in there and you start it, you're really not gonna feel the failure until it fails, and that might take 6 months to a year, you know. But trading, man, the failure is daily. Like every day, it's like, I mean, not every day, but a lot of days, man. You can literally come in here and fail day after day for weeks on end before you feel any kind of victory, you know? And that's tough. That's really tough. Um, man, yeah, I ain't trying to jeopardize my games for today. Anyway, let me get out of here and close this chart up before I start jumping in other trades. Um, man, I super appreciate you guys for hanging with me on the live stream. Discord links in the description. Just hit that like button and subscribe for me, man. The support is amazing. Appreciate you guys. Comment down in the comments what you guys traded today, man. How you guys ended up, how many R's you got, what rules you might have broken. Loving that conversation. Anyway, man, y'all be safe out here in the markets and in the world. I'll see y'all in the morning. Peace.